What's up guys, Rye Guy here. I'm going to do a YouTube video, so this one will be a little longer, and then I'll do a shorter one for Instagram. But I was in a lesson and we were doing Never Going Back Again by Fleetwood Mac. And she was having a tough time in the chord. It's basically like this A chord with your first finger just on the second fret there. And then on the second string, it's a hammer on to the third fret. And then on the fourth string, a hammer on to the fourth fret. And it happens together. All right, and that's really, really difficult, especially for the level that my student was at. So what I was noticing is something was happening. There was just like too much motion going into it and a lot of weakness. So what I had her do was lift up and just do that and then try. All right, and then if she went back and forth, see if there was that. Right? Like if her hand had the switch. So for whatever reason, this only worked with that position and this only worked with this position. And what you need to do with a lot of my other students, especially my metal and my rock students, is figure out a way to do it with that I call it like behind the scenes, because it kind of happens like behind the guitar neck. That motion is unnecessary. Where it usually happens is this part of your hand right here needs to be out just a little bit further up. Watch bending the wrist though. That's going to give you this leverage, okay? So I just want you to try that, and then to kind of get into more of like a blues rock thing, if I went up to this, sorry, I'm in drop D, I realized. That pentatonic, right? If I have a lot of students doing this, right, and then they'll go down to here, watch how much my hand changes. Right, the only way that they can reach up here is to kind of extend and push forward a little bit, and then once they come back here, they reach back again. So you want to anchor on where the weakness is. If that's your weakness, when you go back, try to stay there. So don't angle your fingers back that way. That is one of the biggest things for pinky strengthening, is the fact that everyone is kind of tilting their fingers back and pushing this way. Now, I'm not saying you have to get that perfect classical, fingers parallel all the time, because I certainly don't do that. But just really, really focus on that. That not only, we're trying to cut down motion, doing our exercises. If you guys have ever done 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises and then on to the next string, I love this, without moving your fingers. That cuts down all the motion here, so you're not lifting up way too much. It's just causing way too much time. It's going to make it way too sloppy and not as fast. Same with this hand, and I've done a lot with the right hand about really cutting down the motion there to get really precise. The last part is, and not a lot of people focus on, hand positioning, okay? So really, really focus on if you're swinging and you're pivoting your hand, and if it's out too far or sucked back, that's really, really gonna affect your playing. So just focus on some of those exercises. I really love it with the chromatic and not letting your fingers up until they're ready. That's one of my favorite exercises. And then going back down, see if you're doing one of these. Peel away. It's almost like your hand like peels away back this way from the guitar. Keep your hand where it is. Right, not. Alright guys, just try those exercises. Let me know if you have any other questions. I just thought that was a really interesting thing to focus on, the kind of back part of your hand. So, thank you.